How you doing, Manginas? Tanky Talda here, bringing you guys TDM on COD4. And as you see from the title, this is actually going to be talking about COD4 and whether this is actually the greatest Call of Duty of all time. And so before I get started, this is probably going to be the first Call of Duty 4 gameplay I upload. And as you see, it's a little choppy. That's because I was live streaming, and when you live stream the Elgato and record a video, it makes it a little bit worse quality. But as you see, this is actually live streaming quality, so it's pretty good for a live stream if I say so myself. But anyways, let's get on to this. Let's get on to the commentary. Also, oh yeah, I want to say one other thing. I got hacked in this game. I got hacked and sent down to below level 1, so I actually can't play this game anymore unless somebody either gets me into like a 10th prestige lobby, or if I'm playing with another player who hasn't been hacked. So this is before I got hacked. As you see, I was level 44. So it kind of sucks. It was we got into a hack lobby. He was fine. One of my friends drop shot was like, "Hey, dude, you think you can hack us to 10th prestige?" And instead, he hacked us down to no prestige. So kind of a dick move. But what can you do? I don't obviously play this game as often just because there's not a ton of people on it. But it got me thinking, because a lot of people say it's the greatest COD of all time, and it's really hard for me to judge it by that, because when it came out, I really didn't play Xbox Live, and I bought COD4 and I just played the. I don't even know if I finished the campaign. It was before I was into first-person shooters. But anyways, after playing it all these years, since I've started playing first-person shooters, like, you know, I've got on and stuff like that. And I have to say, like, there is potential for it to be one of the greatest CODs of all time. And at the time of it was released, because now after playing it, it's like, oh man, this game's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to do in it. The maps offer quite a bit. I think the maps are pretty cool. I didn't buy the map packs, but I've heard those are pretty. I heard they're all right. And the thing is, it's how it's so simple, because you don't choose score streaks. There's quite a bit of perks, but most of the perks now are attachments and stuff like that, or yeah, like extended mags, which is bandolier on this and stuff like that. And there's really not a lot of different attachments on the gun, so it's kind of like the beginning. It's the beginning of the COD we know today, and I think that's why people really like it so much. I think it's the best COD. It's because of how simple it was. It's like working in the base ground, and after that, people extend more and more and more problems asserted themselves as Call of Duty added more things into the game. So I think it could be potentially the best Call of Duty there is, but I have to say the only reason people think that, or that it is because of how simple it is. It's just something you can get on, have fun, because it's all fair, to be honest with you, because pretty much everybody uses the same stuff, like the same setups now, and it really doesn't take a whole lot of strategy in setting up your classes, because, you know what I mean, you're going to use stopping power. The first one is just like, what do you want, extra grenades and shit like that, extra ammo. And then after that, the third one, there's like a lot of in the third tier, there's a lot of not really good perks. I use extreme conditioning or steady aim. But regardless, the thing that I really want to happen with Call of Duty is that they release like a legacy game of this. And just like Halo did, they re-released the original Halo and buffed it up and everything. I wish they would do it for COD 4. And I'm not the only one. I've brought that up to people, and they're like, dude, that'd be a pretty cool idea. I'd probably sell a lot. If they buffed it up, if they made it look better graphics, I wouldn't say add very many things. Maybe add a couple kill streaks, but not enough to ruin the game. And sell it for cheaper. I say sell it for $40, not 60, because obviously it's not going to be a new game. And the campaign, that's the only problem that I think that they won't come out with it. I could see them. I don't think it would be that hard to make a multiplayer again of this, but I don't think they'll do it just because they would have to redo the whole campaign. Just like Halo did. I don't think they're going to take that time, because with Halo, they don't really have a deadline that they have to make a new game every year or every 2 years. They kind of go on their own deadline because they don't have a lot of competition against Halo. Call of Duty, on the other hand, makes a game every year, so I don't think they will have the time to make a side project, you know what I mean? But it would be pretty cool if there ever would be a legacy game of Call of Duty 4. Overall, my favorite Call of Duty would have to be Modern Warfare 2, but I can definitely see, and that's only because I started out with Modern Warfare 2. If I had started out with COD 4, I could see this being my favorite, just because of its simplicity, and it's kind of nostalgic in the way the guns, all the guns and everything. And overall, the guns are pretty strong. I think they're fairly balanced. I don't know if there's a gun that really it's like overpowered. Maybe the MP5 I heard. But overall, I mean, like, I can still poop on kids that use an MP5. And on the other hand, in new games, if somebody has a Remington, no matter how bad they are, they probably still will kill me, unfortunately. So I go 29-3. Hope you guys enjoyed a little Call of Duty. I have a lot more to come when it comes to Call of Duty 4. So, yeah, let me know what your favorite Call of Duty is, and if you agree that Call of Duty 4 is the greatest Call of Duty of all time. Stay hairy, manginas.